Three, two, one. Yes, we are live. Hello, everyone. So you've been looking at all these beautiful things that going on in the online space or maybe on social media. You got so interested. You know that it is for you, but then the question in back of your mind saying, "What if it's not true? What if it's false information?" Because we have to admit there's a lot of not genuine thing out there, right? So don't worry, we were there too. I was skeptical too, and I'm sure these ladies were the same. So this is why at this episode we specifically talking about this, how to overcome skepticism. So hello everyone, if this is your first time seeing me online, this is Kadek Raheni coming live at you from Bali, Indonesia again. I am a mom of two. I always come live at you like this, bringing these beautiful ladies here who are doing the same business. We are plugged into proven system. We are coming from different part of the globe. It is why it's so easy for me to bring new faces because we are 134,000 plus worldwide. So yeah, I believe we are live on six different locations. I am hoping Sis Ann from USA also join us in a few minutes. I think she's having a little bit of trouble, but it is live on her page too. Okay, well, before we talk about this specific topic, now let's introduce ourselves. I'm sure there are always new audience out there watching us live or catching replay. Thank you so much. If you have any question, put in the comment section and let us know where you're watching from because I believe each time we're doing this, it goes worldwide and we love to see when people say they're watching from different part of the globe. It's just showing that we are all global, right? Okay, I'll call them one by one so that they can introduce themselves and also let hear from them how they overcome their skepticism, right? Because everyone have different character and the way we overcome that might be different, might be same as well. Believe me, this is first time I meet these beautiful ladies here virtually because where yes we are plugged into beautiful system but we never meet in person just yet, but we meet here virtually for the first time. All right, I'm going to call sis Ritu. You're the first, the floor is yours. Go ahead, introduce yourself and let us know how did you overcome your fear or skepticism too. Go ahead.
Right. So, hi everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're watching from. My name is Ritu. I'm basically from India, but I currently reside in Dubai, UAE, along with my husband and my little one. I'm basically a structural engineer, but currently a full-time digital business owner, which makes me a mompreneur because I get to take care of my little one, as on the side of taking care of this business as well. Now, when we talk about skepticism, this is something that everybody goes through. Yeah, it's something very normal as a human being to face when you're given a new opportunity. So for me it wasn't any different, but how I handled it was, I just, first of all, what I did was just sit down and pray for a couple of minutes to get my mind aligned, keep away all the stress, all the emotions. So first do something, some routine, like exercise, meditation, or prayer, and then park away all your emotions, and then create a list of merits and demerits. What do you think are the positive things of this business or whatever you're looking at? What are the negative things? Make a comparison and then evaluate whether it is worth checking out. But it's always good to remember, every time you will not get this opportunity, you know? So whenever you're given an opportunity, check it out. Do your due diligence. And if you think it's not worth it, then you don't feel regretful later, because time is never going to wait for you. So that's it. Oh, back to you, Kadek.
Mhm. Thank you for that. Well, that sounds really organized and like really manageable. For me, I'm a spontaneous person. So when it comes to skepticism, to be honest, I found this on social media and on advertising. And then I really get interested because this lady is really having the lifestyle I really want to, but because I'm so spontaneous, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna find out. Then I ends up stalking her social media for like weeks. I'll tell you a bit later, the rest of it. All right, sis Mola, The floor is yours now. Please go ahead, introduce yourself.
Sure. Hi, everyone. Good morning from here. I am based in Texas, USA. My name is Musimola. I'm originally from Nigeria in Africa. Right now, I'm living in Texas, USA. I am a wife and a mom of to three beautiful children. I work full time as an IT auditor, and I'm running this business on the side. So, how I overcame skepticism? Well, I would say I am a risk taker. At first, I wasn't that skeptical. I wouldn't say skeptical, but I was looking for something to do on the side. So I've been
Mm,
saying a lot of ads concerning this business, but I just wasn't ready. Not that I was skeptical, but I just wasn't ready to get started. So when I found my mentor, it wasn't a ad I saw. I saw her personally at a fast food
oh,
restaurant.
I see.
And so when
Mm-hmm.
she told me about it, I was like, okay, let me check it out and see if it's something I would want to start. And then I did my due diligence. Like we always say, you still need to do your due diligence, no matter how
Mm-hmm.
much you trust that ad or that person. Yeah, you still need
Mm-hmm.
to take it upon yourself to do your due diligence. And then I did everything. I watched the video, I did my research, and then I decided, okay, even if it doesn't work, I have nothing to lose. So
Yeah.
let me just get started and see where this takes me. And since then, I've never turned back, and here I am today. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And it's a proof like it's you have nothing to lose and so many to gain in here, right? The more you in here, if you were like me, the more we are here, the more things that you gain, the more things that you learn. You meet beautiful people and all of that. Sis Anne, you made it.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome. All
Finally.
right. Yeah, I think it's really early for you over there, right?
Yes, it's just 6 a.m. because the
Okay.
time we lost 1 hour. It was supposed to be 7. And then yesterday I realized it's going to be 6
Six.
a.m. Oh my
Six.
God. I just I just woke up and I panicked. Oh God. But thank
All
you.
right, since you're joining, the floor is yours. Go ahead, introduce yourself, and then share with us how did you overcome the skepticism.
Okay. Thank you so much, first and foremost, because of giving me a chance to be here among the other beautiful souls here. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. And my name is Anne Callahan. I live here in the USA, state of Massachusetts. A mom, a wife, and I work in healthcare industry. And I am doing this digital business on the side. And the reason why I decided to do the business is because I saw an ad. How did I see the ad? It's because I reached a point whereby I felt I was spending a lot of time at work trying to make ends meet because I'm an immigrant here. And I left so many people back there, including my aging parents back in Africa. I'm from Kenya. And that way I found myself doing multiple jobs. So I didn't really know whether to open. I mean, haven't done an online business before. So I actually didn't know what to do. So I started just scrolling and checking what else other people do. I know that people who have had my story on my page, they have heard about this again and again. So I just started scrolling and checking out, and every time I saw something, nothing really interested me. I was like, maybe, maybe not. Until one day I saw my mentor who on the YouTube, and I decided to take a leap of faith. I just did put my name and email on their website, watch the webinar, and of course, I said these are scammers and everything. The skepticism was up there, like, oh, another one, like this is again another. But I decided to check it out again and again. So I found myself watching the webinar about 2 3 weeks. Every Tuesday I was there, every Thursday I was just trying to understand what is this all about. Because deep down in my heart, I really needed something. So I was trying to check, is it real? Is it going to work for me? Trying to look at all that because I don't want to get into somewhere where I'm gonna lose something. I felt like, okay, let me keep checking. And yes, when I saw it's a legit business because of the taxes. That's a very important thing that I saw. If I'm gonna be doing taxes at the end of the year, then why not? Why not take a chance? And that's more than a year ago, almost 2 years actually. And here I am today. I'm loving the business. It's a um, it's not a get rich quick scheme, so I did understand that. So I just jumped into training. I started doing the business. Today, I am loving it, and I would ask anybody who might be interested to check this out because it works for so many people. It's a real business. Thank you for
Mhm.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for
Mhm.
that, sis.
Mhm.
Yes,
You're
check it
welcome.
out and made your informed decision,
Yes.
made your educated decision for yourself. We are here to encourage you to do
Yeah.
that, but we cannot force, okay, we don't want to force anyone. Even though this is
Mhm.
beautiful for us, it worked amazingly for us, but we're not forcing you to do the same. You got to find yourself whether this is the great fit for you as well. All right, so Siri, go ahead, introduce yourself and share it with us. How did you overcome your skepticism?
All right, thank you, Kadek. Hello, everybody. I'm Shiri. My name is Shiri, and I'm originally from Israel and living in Melbourne, Australia, with my son, with my teenage son. And it's a bit after 10 at night now, and I
Mm,
am yeah, besides running my online business, I'm also working at the healthcare industry as a caregiver full time. And I can tell that my skepticism journey was not so much thinking about a scam, because my best friend already did it, already been in the business.
Mm.
So I
mm,
kept on the side, I kept following her, but my skepticism was more believing that I can actually do it as well.
mm,
And
mhm.
because I followed her, yeah, for 2 years, so I kind of saw that it's real people, people from all backgrounds doing it, and from a lot of industries and backgrounds and ages, and of course countries all around the globe. So
Mhm.
I kind of, it took, that was my journey. It took me 2 years. I was following her,
Yes, yeah.
and until I actually asked to meet, because we both living in Melbourne, asked to meet, and then I start watching the videos and do more of a research. But it
Yeah.
was, the skepticism was more to believe that I can do it too, and to take the leap of faith, to take that
Mhm.
step, which
Yeah.
I'm so happy that I did it, and then I should have done it before.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like that's what I told myself. Well, it didn't take me that long actually, but when I found this and when I'm inside the community, I was like, oh my god, where have I been before? Why I never seen this before? Why did I see this like 3 4 years ago? I would have been done it already, you know. But then we all understand sometimes something happened at the right
Yeah,
time, you know, for us, and
Yes.
exactly. The
maybe
time have to be right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If
Yes.
if if the universe shows
Mm.
me 3 4 years ago, I'm sure I wasn't ready and was like, what is it? This is not for me, you know, things like that. Thank you for sharing that. Now,
Yeah.
Dr. Zing, interesting to hear your
Hello.
story. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Zin. I'm from Australia, a small regional town called Wellington in New South Wales. Um,
Mm.
I'm a mother. I have a son, and I'm living with my husband together in this small town. My husband is working as a doctor. I'm a stay-at-home mom, taking care of my child full time. I found this digital business recently. I started this business 2 months ago. Started in
Oh
this
wow!
Mhm.
September.
Congratulations! This is
Mhm.
exciting.
Yes, so I haven't gained any financial benefit yet, but I gained a lot of the English and the computer skills improving.
Mhm.
Um,
Mm.
Today is the 6 year anniversary of our business, and lots of people get awards. Hmm. And so
Yeah,
I'm happy for them. Yeah, today
yeah.
mastermind is quite interesting.
Mhm.
How to overcome my skepticism is a interesting question. I'm skeptical, but my husband is more.
Yeah, it's kind of normal. It's like common in our community.
I have worked online business before, like a global business called Appen, but I haven't got the pay, even though I work. So this is my second work of the online business, and I trust the assistant and our founders and my mentor and coach are quite encouraging. And just recently today, I came across a negative and comment about skeptical, like what the man say, like piss off and upload with English or something. But luckily, the Facebook hidden that comment for me. Uh, I when I find in the comment again, I couldn't find out. Facebook showed that only the professional comment to the public, and that negative comment is was hidden, and I blocked that person straight away. That's my way of to overcome the negative event and the skepticism. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, we have to admit it, right? There is a lot of not genuine thing out there, false information. So, this is why we're doing this, right? We're coming live because to do the business we don't have to do this. Actually, we can just sit back because we have automation in place at the back end working. In the system it's working all the time, we don't have to do this. But because of this matter now, that a lot of things that is not genuine out there, that's why we're doing this. We're coming live at you to see that we are real people here. We all real people, we're doing real business, we are happy with what we're doing, we are taking responsible of what we're doing, and we know we're doing the right thing. It just need the right people to see it. Some people fail to see the potential of it, and that's totally fine. We're not come here to force anyone to do it if they cannot see the potential, if they cannot see the benefit, if they think this is not for them, right? Just like any other businesses out there, right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so we introduce ourselves, we share a little bit of our story, how we overcome it. So now we want to like a little bit giving a suggestion or giving sharing our thought about some of the comment out there. So when people check it out, and then they will have their own comment like, oh, this is not for me, or all of that. So let's break it out. I will call say Siri first. Some people will say, well, this is sounds too good to be true. What can we suggest to them when they say this? Well, to be honest, I say that to myself to start with, actually. So I want to hear from you, Sid.
Shiri, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, Sherry. Yes, I got your name there. What can we suggest to
Yes.
those who
Yes.
say this is sounds too good to be true?
Yeah, well, nothing in life, really is easy and too good to be true. But the thing is that the truth is it's not easy, and it required an effort. But
Yeah.
something that to get in life, to get something that was worthwhile, it's not going to be easy. But when it's, because I was thinking about it, um, it required hard work, it required persistence, it required a lot of focus, it will demand, your putting your heart and soul into that.
Mm-hmm.
But the too good to be truth will be the results every time. What will come in the journey of that? What
Yeah.
the growth, the personal growth, the the rewards of the personal growth in relationships, in our career, how we look at ourselves, how we develop, how we communicate, how
Mm-hmm.
we write.
Yeah.
Of course, the earnings. I mean, we all get into that also to create an earning, a side
Mm-hmm.
hustle, or even to surpass our income. So
Mm-hmm.
it is it.
Sounds too good to
Um,
be true. Yeah, it is. But that's why check it for yourself, right?
yeah, because in between what we want to achieve and the outcome, there's a lot of change to happen.
Yeah.
So it is worthwhile, but it is
Mm-hmm.
required hard work and change. To create a change, it's not easy. but it's worth it. It's worth every minute of it if that's what someone wants.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not supposed to be
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah, yeah, I'm totally agree. To me, when I first saw the ad, I was like, "This is too good to be true. How can people make this much while I have to work like a whole year to get up there?" But then I was like, "Okay," but because I get so curious, so I'm stalking her for like weeks. I'm checking everything to make sure that it ticks all the boxes. And then once I brought into inside the community, I can see this is possible because all the things that I never knew before, there is automation system, there is all the tools and system is provided, well, the mentoring and coaching unlimited is provided for us with the support of all these people that bring us to stay motivated, and then with the generosity of these people sharing their tips, sharing their strategy, it is possible. The more I'm here, I can see it more and more. But yes, like Cecilia said, it needs our effort, right? It needs like anything out there that it's great. If we want to be successful, we have to take out the easy word from the vocabulary, right? We never say it's gonna be easy, but it sure is. It will be so much easier with the automation again, with the unlimited support, with the tools and training that provided, with everything, almost everything we need to be successful is there for us, right? It's just up to us whether we want to explore it, whether we want to change for the better or not, right? Okay, so now I'll ask this written. We have this quite a lot too, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
we
no
get this a lot.
experience at all. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not gonna work for me. Yeah. What we can we say about this?
So basically, like how you said, Gareth, we have around 134,000 people in the community. All of us belong to different fields of study, right? Some people belong to healthcare. I belong to engineering. There are some people belonging to who are just probably working, homemakers, right? But there are lots of people from different educational backgrounds, and me being an engineer, obviously I know how to operate the technology, like for example laptop, everything. But the basic thing is, everybody who's joined the business has used the social media, correct? So everybody knows how to use the social media, and that's probably the basic thing that you need to know. Apart from that, you don't need to have experience because you will be given all form of training through video modulated sessions, correct? Which is a lot, which is accessible 24/7, no matter where you are. And on top of
Mm-hmm.
that, there is your mentor and coach who are going to be available for you, you know, to answer your doubts, your questions regard if you get stuck somewhere. And apart from that, we have such a beautiful community with all the business associates, right? Like, Kadek, you and I haven't personally connected ever, but we know each other through this business, right? And we were casually texting, and that's how we came to organize and get to this business discussion. So apart from training session, apart from having mentor, coach, and having a lot of business associates there, even if you don't have experience, you're going to get to build your skills. You're going to understand how to do the business. You're going to get to build your mindset, your entrepreneurial mindset, to be able to understand how you can develop your computer working skills, right? So you don't need to have experience. All that you need to have is a positive mindset. You are given all the resources to learn how to do this business, and you just have to keep working, and then it's going to work for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Keep going. The only thing that make us fail is when we stop, right?
Correct.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Then don't worry if you don't have any experience. You'll be surprised. Like most of us doesn't have any experience in this field before, so don't worry about that. Just give yourself a chance to know something new and to learn something new. Right? All right,
Absolutely.
sis Master Mola. I have a question for you too. This is not for me. I already have a good profession. So what you gonna say about this?
Well, I should be saying that too. I have a good profession, so why am I here?
Mm-hmm.
It depends
Yes.
on your own your definition of a good profession. I
Mm-hmm.
would say there is no good profession anywhere as long as it doesn't belong to you. You're just an
Mm-hmm.
employee in that organization.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care how long you've been with them. They don't care how high you've climbed that ladder. They don't care like how what you have achieved for them or with them. They can let you go at any time. So there is no good profession anyway. It's just better to have your own thing, something to call your own, something to put your name on it. Like before working in the IT field, I used to work in the mortgage industry. And these things are not foreseen. We all see what's going on with the inflation right now. The mortgage market is
Mm-hmm.
crashing every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I got laid off on my anniversary with the company. Like, who does that? That's the day I was celebrating. I was happy. I posted on my WhatsApp status, anniversary, and all of that. I got messages, oh, congratulations, and everything. And guess what happens? I got a call from my manager and the HR. They were like, we have to let you go. At first I was, oh, did I do something wrong? Okay, just I'll go. Just let me know what I did wrong so I can take it to along with me and try to avoid that. I was like, no, 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 you did nothing wrong. It's just a business decision. I was, oh, business decision. Okay. And it wasn't just me. I got to know that about 80% of the people in my department was let go. Even my supervisor was let go. So
Oh.
that was a good profession, but we were still let go. So the
Mm.
best thing is have your own side store. Even if you have the best profession, like what you call the best profession, you're still an employee. So why not just do something
Yeah.
for yourself and for your family, something to put your name on it? Like that job can be taken anytime. And most devastating effect it would have is if you're already approaching your retirement age. Some companies do that. They try to look for the flimsiest excuses to let go of people like that so they don't get to pay that lump sum, that huge amount for them at retirement. You don't want to do that to yourself. So it's better to get something running in case anything happens, you have at least you have something to fall back on. I told myself I don't want this type of blow to get to me anymore. Like, okay, I'm still working right now. If anything like that happens, at least I have this. I know I have something to fall back on. I have something, I won't be stuck, like I won't be stranded. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I have nothing to lose. It doesn't even interfere with my job. Thanks for the power of automation. We run this business on. So yeah, that's my advice for you. You have a good
Mm.
profession, have a good business on the side. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, very well explained. Thank you so much for that. I'm so inspired. Someone, at least someone out there, if you're watching this, thank you. Even though you're not saying anything, I can see people watching. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate each and every one of you. Yes, and I want to add, look what's happening in the last 2, 3 years in the world. Not just employee, even the huge chain company is shutting down because they're not in the online space yet. So if the world is moving online anyway, why don't take the benefit of it and be part of this rapid growing era, right? Like Sis Mosanmula said, no matter how great your career is, it's not belongs to you and you cannot pass it on to your children when maybe you are a manager now, but when your children start, you cannot pass this manager title to your children, right? So that's the sad. All right. Now I want to ask this Zing. This is my own experience. I had a lot of this, like people from my like Indonesian. I'm Indonesian. They would say, "Well, my English is not my first language. I don't think I can do this." You know, I get a lot of comment like this. So I want to hear from you, say Zing, Dr. Zing. Go ahead. I want to hear from you.
Okay. Yes, the good question. English is not my language. I don't think I can do it. I would suggest to those people who said like this, our business is a global international business, so English is a must, but it's not 100%, it's 25% it's only. So whenever you can read or write or listen, yes, these things you can do this business. And updated figure is our communities began growing and expanding, and this man is 136,000 people now in the drinking. So it's really uh, it's a good future business, and it's good for everyone who can understand English. When you use the Facebook, even at social media, the English is the basic things that is showing this. And also there is a helpful application like Google Translate. In our training is showing like the whole page can translate to your own language, and you can understand word. So I would suggest to those people who said this word English is not my first language. I would suggest like there is a training, and not 100% is required. 25% is fair enough to go at this.
Yeah, thank you for that. And also, I heard from our founder, they are working on having our training site in 6 different language. That is awesome. I can't wait to have that all right. So it's totally, yes, basic English is a must, but you don't have to run your business 100% in English. You can, because this is attraction marketing, right? You can, we have like a lot of thousands of successful business owner. They run the business on their own language, right? Indian, Vietnamese, Thailand, Indonesian, and all of that. So it's totally your option. But yes, have to understand basic English. You're right, and because it's global anyway, right? English is the language that we use to communicate to everyone in the community and everyone else, because we're going to reach global market anyway, right, from the comfort of our home. Okay, I want to acknowledge our viewers. I got some comment. Also, I'm finding it here, but coming from YouTube. Thank you so much for your time. It's a beautiful girls here. Thank you. But we would like to hear how you think about what we are talking about here. Of course, we are beautiful. We are all ladies here. Thank you so much. All right, sis Anne, I'm going to ask you this question. Let me find it. Here you go. I need a solution, but how can I trust something online like this? What if it's false information? I'm gonna mention again to you. There's someone reached out to me and said, take out your false information from Facebook. Well, this is not for false information. This is real thing. So I would like to hear from you, sis.
Mhm. Yeah, we see this all the time. All the time. There's something. And our sister there just said how she saw that message, something. So, yeah, we see it. And I don't blame them. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because who knows what? We don't know. And it's okay. That's how you feel. If you feel, if somebody really feels like maybe this, like it's too good to be true, or how do I know it's mine? Number one, you need a solution. So it starts from there. You need a solution. That means you have a big why, or you have a why. You are looking to do something like this, as much as you're not trusting it, but you really have a need. Okay. With that need of a solution, then about trusting, that's all individually. It's upon you as a person to trust. It takes a minute. You cannot just trust anybody. You don't even trust your own friend in a day. No one trusts anything easy. So if somebody says, "Oh, I need a solution," okay. So I see that person in the same spot I was when I was looking, because I was in that particular spot the time I saw the ad, and I did put my name and email. And I was like, let me, how can I know if it works? Can this be true? We all started there. Most of us, I know it all depends. Some people trusted right away. Some people took a month. Our sister there said she took 2 years following her friend. So this is very normal. But I would be glad if somebody has a need, because that's very important. That's a plus. You need it. It's not just caring like, oh my goodness, there's something here. What is this? It's you. Somebody is looking, so you feel you have a need to do something else. You're not just relying on what on your one source of income or with your profession. Now you feel you need an extra mile. Here you are. Good. The solution is here. The trusting is upon the person. I cannot tell you how you can trust. I know how I trusted is by watching. Personally, I did watch the people again and again on the webinars. And that's why we have these webinars twice a week, every Tuesday and every Thursday or Wednesday and Friday, depending on your time zone. Watch the webinar. With your need, keep checking. Check out how people are giving their real stories, their success journey in the business. Because that's another thing that also made me trust, because I said, all these people they are saying this, all this. I'm just like, I don't think so many people would really come to waste their time here saying this just because of me. Like they are coming to scam me or to, to do all this for me. I don't think so. So guess what? I will take a leap of faith. So mine is that with your need for a solution, take a leap of faith. And the other one is what? How can I trust something online like this? Yeah, you can only trust. It's upon you. You'll trust because of your big why. It could be a false information, true, but guess what? You're not gonna lose much because you'll gain a lot, because by watching and understanding and seeing what's going on, it's a big plus. For me, I feel like there was so much by the time I decided I'm going to do it. I already had the information here and there, because again, I wasn't also a tech survey. I was on the media, but I wasn't getting this kind of information we have in our trainings. So for me, it will depend on your why, and why we are persistent in our businesses, or why we keep doing it every day, not giving up, is because of why we are hopped here, or why I came here makes me every day want to soar more and more, regardless. Because as much as it's too good to be true, I said earlier, it's not a get rich quick scheme. So with my big why or your big why, you are able to hold. We can all hold and keep doing it and keep doing it. And the only, again, another beauty is if you think it's not for you, you just walk out. It's like nobody really forces you to do. You do it because of your big why, and that's life. We also don't get hired. I mean, we don't work in one company forever. You go to a company, you get a job, and you look at that company, you see it's not the best for you, you go get another company, right? So it's an open ground for all. The trust is in you. Come, check it out. Check it out. Put your name and email on our website. Check out if the business is going to work for you. Because we also
Yeah.
mentioned earlier, no one is obligated. You do it at your own will with an informed, um, what is this? Informed decision. I mean, you have to be well informed about it. And then you're going to gain so much. So much. Is that
Yeah.
enough, sis? As I keep
Yeah. Yes.
I just feel like
I love
check it
hearing
out,
you
check it out.
talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the power is in your hand. We
Mhm,
understand that people nowadays would like to take control of what they want to do, because we understand, especially now, even though we have some amazing things to offer, but people want to see it for themselves, whether they have that feeling for this, whether it is for them or not, right? So
mhm,
that's why we're coming live twice a week, like Sister Anne said. So how do you check us out? Reach out to any of us. We will put
yeah.
our link, our website in the comment section later on, so you can easily find it, or just send us a message. That is totally fine, right?
Mhm,
And now I would like to answer this one, because I got a lot of people saying I don't have that many friends to be invited doing the
mhm,
business with me. Well, this is a business, it's a global business, and you're not hired to be an influencer here. I mean, you don't have to have that a million followers to do the business, no, but you are will be professionally trained to do the attraction marketing. We will teach you every step of the way how to do the business. You will attract the right people, right? So that's what we're doing here. So don't worry if you don't have that many friends, because this is not how we do the business. We don't have to call them or bug them to do things with us, to buy things from us.
mhm.
That's not how we do the business. So don't worry about that.
Mhm.
Okay. We reached nearly 40 minutes. We don't want to bore people with too much information. Let them find out themselves. Let them check it for themselves. Reach out to us if you have any question, or you can just go to our website and put your name and email address. We are going live again in yeah, tomorrow morning. For here in Australia will be Perth, Australia. It's 8 a.m. in the morning Friday. So please do check your local time. Anyone want to say any last word before we wrap this up? All right, let's just wrap it out. Thank you so much, everyone. If you found value in this video, you are very welcome to share it. If
Thank
not
you.
yourself, maybe your family or your friends need to hear this. Thank you so much, ladies, for your time. Thank you
Yeah.
so much to those who's watching us live. Thank you. And to those who catch this replay, we appreciate you, each and every one of you. So
Yes.
that's it. We will come back again in the next episode with new and fresh faces, and also we bring out different topic again, or probably just the same topic as before. We'll let you know. All right. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank
Bye for
you.
Thank
Bye.
now.
you.
Bye.
Have
Bye
a
Bye.
bye.
good
Yeah. Bye bye.
evening, afternoon. Bye for now.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank
Bye
you.
bye.